Good morning, Aquarius. Good morning. Welcome back to Tarot with Kat, or welcome if it's your first time here. This is my new YouTube channel, just opened up this month. I am Kat, and this will be your tarot reading for the week of September 24th through October 1st for Aquarius. Every Wednesday, I do tarot readings for all the water and air signs, and every Monday, I do tarot readings for all the fire and earth signs. So I do hope you'll hit the like button, subscribe button, and I hope you enjoy this reading. It has been a wild month, September. It's been so much happening astrologically, things that have not occurred in a very long time. Planetarily, besides the eclipse season, besides the two eclipses in the one that, besides the two full moons, besides we're just now coming out of a solar eclipse on the 21st, the lunar eclipse on the 7th, which threw things. There are also planetary arrangements which are very rare and have had strong energetic pulls, which have shifted a lot of things for a lot of people, opened a lot of portals for a lot of people to step into new situations and change their environment. So it's been a really fascinating time. And so now, just coming out of eclipse season, what's happening with you in particular, Aquarius, planetarily speaking, you're in visionary mode right now. Your ideas are flowing fast, and your urge to innovate is really strong. So this energy is going to favor collaboration, community projects, especially community projects with like a tech or a humanitarian edge, are going to be big for you. You might feel kind of pulled between independence and emotional connection with others. So it's going to be important that you balance out logic with empathy. So also you're going to get some unexpected news, I think, around the 29th of this month. So could shift your plans a little bit. So stay flexible, because this unexpected news is going to shift, I think, the way things are going, and you just have to have some flexibility. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you, Aquarius. This is the reading for Aquarius for the week of September 24th through October 1st. And I put a link to the cards I use, the decks I use, in the description of my video. So below this video, you hit the little more, and it will open up the description box fully, and you can see the link to the decks I use. Also, Aquarius, I don't know about that one. I think it's that one. And you've also got Pixie popping out at you. This is the artist. This is a bonus artwork that's put in this Centennial deck. And this is an extra one of her. It's not one of the tarot cards. But it is a picture of lovers with fish swimming in the sky, which is a sign. Fish are a symbol of creativity. So I love it when those cards pop out for us. But I've also started including in my description section for certain of my friends and family the scriptural references that go with the tarot readings as well. So so if you're interested in that, do open up that description and check out the description below. All right, so Aquarius, this week you are represented by the Queen of Swords. You're being crossed as you're challenging your obstacle awareness by a Seven of Swords. Down here in your subconscious toolshed, what has become a part of you that you're bringing to the party or to the table is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Stepping out of your immediate past this week is a moon. Up here crowning you in your ideal is the Ace of Swords. Swords, swords, swords. Okay. And you will be stepping into, in your immediate future, right after you get this reading, fairly soon in your immediate future, you're going to be stepping into Two of Cups. I giggle because that jives with what I said before I started the reading about social networking and connections and how important that's going to be this week. Collaboration, and that's the Two of Cups. It's making social connections, and networking. Anyway, you may be feeling in your environment, Aquarius, the Five of Pentacles coming up. Okay, no wands yet. I'm noticing the cups, the swords, and the pentacles. Okay. Your environment is going to give you another cup, a page of cups. Your hopes and fears section is holding the Tower. The Tower. I wonder if that has to do with whatever news is coming on the 29th. I don't know. The Tower is a big moment. And your final outcome, the final outcome is an Ace of Wands. Wow, love it. You got two aces here. Okay. All right, Aquarius, I think I have an idea of what's happening with you this week. But let's also pull one more card. I like to pull this holographic tarot card. It's a confirmation card that's going to, at the end of this reading, we'll keep these hit. It's really that's it. That's the one. We will keep that card hidden until the end of the reading. And if any time during this reading, it's like ringing true to what's happening in your life and you have a thought or an idea about what that card might be, please do drop your comment in the comment section below. I love to read them. I answer back to everyone and I really appreciate it. So we'll keep that confirmation card right there. All right, Aquarius. This week, Aquarius, you are being presented as the Queen of Swords. So even if you are male or identify as male, you can have Queen of Swords energy. And because the tarot cards are genderless. So Queen of Swords is somebody who's in charge, in control, in command of her thoughts, her communications, her rational thinking. I apologize for my pup up there who's whining a little bit. He will stop. He'll get over it. That's my pup, Redford. I've so wanted him to sit here with me during these readings, but I'm afraid he'd like rummage through all of my special things I have behind me in my tarot space. So you've got Queen of Swords energy. You're feeling very in command. You're being very communicative. Like I said, this is your week for innovation and working on collaborations and communicating with people. So you are feeling this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords is a great communicator and nurturer. So she's all about forming relationships through positive communication and carefully chosen words. Your obstacle or your challenge or thing to be aware of this week is the Seven of Swords. Look out, the seven's about. And if you notice the card, he's absconding with 5 of the 7 swords. It's like a thief, and he's coming and he's snuck in and he's sneaking out. So it's also a card to be warned. Be aware of people trying to pull the wool over your eyes or put one over on you, or also be strategic. So you're doing all this communication. It could just be a warning to be strategic about what you're saying, who you're communicating with. That is your awareness, your obstacle. So down here in your subconscious tool shed, we have a Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is somebody, and this is your energy that you are bringing. This is not, now it could have been a person in your distant past who's kind of become a part of you, but I think more when it shows up down here below you as what you're bringing and as part of your subconscious tool shed, this is more the energy that you now have. And this is the Knight of Cups energy. So Knights are always about taking action, making things happen, and Cups have to do with relationships, love, connection. And so you've got that Knight of Cups energy, wanting to make those connections with people and reaching out to make those connections, right? So coming out of your immediate past here this week, like very recently, you've been getting the moon, which is, it's one of our major arcana. It's the 18th major arcana. And this moon card has to do with secrets and paths unknown and mysterious just things going on that you have not been aware of recently. And maybe they've just come to light. Maybe you come out of this time where you did not know which way to go, or people were keeping some secrets from you. Things were being hidden from you in your immediate past. Up here in your ideal, crowning you, is an Ace of Swords. So, and this is your idea. I think you want to be triumphant. I think as you're communicating and you're being this communicator and you're doing all this collaboration and networking that we talked about, I think your ideal is victory. And swords are, it's the biggest sword in all the, all the swords is the Ace of Swords. And aces are always like new beginnings and new, a start of something new. And swords have to do with communication and thoughts and reasoning and thinking. And so I think in your ideal is you want to be triumphant and victorious. It also means victory. So I think you want to be victorious in this communication that you're engaging in with people is in your ideal. It's crowning you. You're going to be stepping into in your immediate future, Two of Cups. That's connection. That's networking. That's making, and it's a mutual exchange of feelings of, friendship and caring. And so these are new friendships forged, new partnerships forged is what the Two of Cups is. So so I love that for you in your immediate future, and that makes a lot of sense as well. You this week, though, Aquarius, are going to feel like a Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold. And I wonder if it's because of these secrets that you're stepping out of in the immediate past. I'm wondering if you've come to find out about some things that have left you feeling left out in the cold. Fives are always feelings of kind of being a little off balance. They're often cards of kind of loss and like feeling the loss. And needing to focus on the positive. So this card, you're out there in the cold and the snow, everybody else is in there where it's all, bright and happy and warm, and you're feeling in the cold left out. But it's important to notice that you're not alone. You've got people with you. See, you're not alone. And so these connections that you're making right now are the key for this. But you're feeling this. You're feeling this left out feeling. And relationships, the right kinds of relationships and communication are going to be key to finding your way out of feeling like that. And your environment is giving you this Page of Cups, which is pages bring messages of and cups are love and creativity and warmth. So you're going to be getting messages more. Your environment is giving you connection, emotional connection in your environment. Messages in order to make more emotional connections. So take them. Your hopes and fears is the Tower. Now I'm assuming you were going to consider this a fear. It's our 16th major arcana, very dark card, scary card. You got people falling out of this build. This tower is completely crumbling down. This is the breaking away of things that had just real structure in your life. This could be the end of a marriage, could be the end of a job. It could be even the dying away of an old belief system. Sometimes we change our belief system. Sometimes we convert. So maybe we weren't a Christian, we become, born again, or, different things like that. That involves a tower moment. That involves everything has to crumble in order for you to rebuild fresh and new and better. Because this original tower was not built on a sturdy foundation, or you thought it was sturdy, but it's not anymore. Okay. So that is a fear. A lot of people fear the tower. And I could see where you're fearful. You're feeling this Five of Pentacles. You're feeling left out. Something's been kept secret from you, which has you feeling that way. You've got cup energy. You got a lot of cup energy, and you're bringing a Knight of Cups. This willingness and this ability to connect with people, Aquarius, and your creativity. But you're fearing this tower. You're fearing having to just like start new. And I think that's what's going to happen, because you got an Ace of Wands. So there is something new starting. There is some new big thing that's going to come your way based around the social networking you're going to be doing. And wands have to do with action and taking action and doing the work that's needed. So there's some new venture that has to do with following your passion, your creativity. is the final outcome, is what's going to happen out of this social networking. Don't be afraid of the Tower. Think about, instead of focusing on how scary it is, that tower coming down, focus on the blueprints for the new building that's going up in its place. Okay? So what could the confirmation card be, Aquarius? I wonder. Could it be something having to do with rebuilding? Like going forward after the Tower? What comes after the Tower? It could be a major arcana. So 17th major arcana. So then we after that we get the star. We get the sun, the moon, the stars. So it could be any of those. You already had the moon in your past. I don't think we're going to see it again. But I could imagine a star, a sun, or even the world coming to you after all this. Or it could be further confirmation of the importance of these relationships this week for you, and how important this networking is, and how important it's going to be to kind of just what you need to do to avoid the drama. So I don't know. Let's see what it is. So I'm always so curious to find out. We have a Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles coming up. So interesting. You're feeling a Five of Pentacles, and you come up with a Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles has to do with financial stability, but it's a card. So it's a card of financial security and stability, but there's still so much farther to go. It's only a 4. He's feeling like he's just got his hands on this, and he doesn't want to let go. He's clutching the coins. He's got his feet on the other 2 coins, but the warning always in the Four of Pentacles, you're feeling the Five of Pentacles, and you're getting the 4 as a warning, because what this 4 is telling you is to let go, be more generous. Don't be so tight with your money. Don't be too tight with things, because when you're grasping these pentacles, your hands can't be open out to receive more. So I do feel like that's probably your advice when you're feeling this Five of Pentacles moment, that you need to be more generous, more giving. I think I said in the beginning that this networking, especially if it has to do with humanitarian things and giving back. So yeah, something I was advised long ago, and I can't remember who. I wish I could, so I could give proper attribution to the book that I read it in, about the importance of giving in order to receive, and the idea of just set up a automatic deposit on, every month to give to the charities so I did that. Decided what I could afford to give on a monthly basis, and have automatic withdrawal donating to all of my favorite charities, so that I am constantly giving, and so I can start receiving back. I belong to several tarot and horoscope channels and astrology channels, and those ones that really ring true, that I really love, and I love what they do. I support them through my very nominal subscription, or just by hitting that subscribe button, which is totally free. So if you enjoyed this video, Aquarius, hit that like button. Do hit that lotus right there that's going to pop up right there, and subscribe, please. And I do hope to see you back next week. I can't wait to find out what happened and how this rang true. Have a most blessed week, Aquarius. We'll see you soon.